Fire over Pearl Harbor, December 7, 1941. Dawn broke over Pearl Harbor, the Hawaiian sun casting a golden glow on the U.S. Pacific Fleet. Battleships like the USS Arizona and Oklahoma lay moored at Battleship Row, their crews stirring for a quiet Sunday. Aboard the destroyer USS Blue, Seaman First Class James Jimmy Carter, a 19-year-old from Georgia, sipped coffee on deck, unaware that history was about to explode. At 0755, the sky roared. Japanese Zero fighters, torpedo planes, and bombers swarmed like locusts, their red suns glinting. Sirens wailed as bombs fell, shattering the morning calm. The Arizona took a catastrophic hit, her magazine exploding in a fireball that shook the harbor. Oklahoma capsized, trapping hundreds below. Jimmy froze, watching black smoke choke the sky until a chief's shout snapped him to action. "Man the guns, Carter!" The harbor became a crucible of chaos. Japanese planes strafed ships and airfields, torpedoes ripping through hulls. On the USS Nevada, Lieutenant Commander Francis Thomas led a desperate bid to get the battleship underway. Amid exploding shells, he rallied his crew, sailors like Machinist's mate Donald Ross, who braved scalding steam to keep the boilers running. Nevada steamed toward the harbor mouth, her guns blazing, a defiant target drawing enemy fire from sinking ships. Aboard the Blue, Jimmy and his gun crew fired at diving Zeros, their 5-inch guns roaring. A bomb struck nearby, shrapnel tearing through the deck. "Keep firing!" yelled Ensign Sarah Liu, a young officer directing the anti-aircraft battery. Bleeding from a gash on her arm, she stayed at her post, guiding the gunners. Jimmy saw a wounded buddy, Seaman Tommy Hayes, drag himself to a .50 caliber machine gun and fire until his strength gave out. On shore, hospital corpsmen like Petty Officer Maria Gonzalez ran through flames to reach the wounded. At the Naval Hospital, she worked without pause, bandaging burns and splinting broken limbs as bombs rattled the walls. "We don't stop," she told a trembling orderly, her voice steady despite the carnage. By 1000, the attack waned, leaving Pearl Harbor a graveyard of twisted steel and oil-slicked water. Over 2,400 Americans were dead, 1,178 wounded. The Arizona was gone, Oklahoma lost, and other ships crippled. Yet amidst the devastation, heroism shone. Nevada's crew grounded her to avoid sinking, saving hundreds. Ross earned the Medal of Honor for his sacrifice. Liu, Carter, and countless others fought with raw courage, their defiance a spark in the darkness. That night, Jimmy stood on the Blue's battered deck, staring at the smoldering harbor. Sammy, her arm bandaged, joined him. "We're still here," she said, "and we'll fight back." The sailors of Pearl Harbor, bloodied but unbroken, would carry that resolve into the long war ahead, their bravery a beacon in America's darkest hour.